Embrace the magic.
Hello, fellow wizards. Welcome to a new chapter of my channel, The Mage's Corner, where we discuss early impressions of a game that I've been playing. And right now, it has been Wizardry, the 5 Ordeals. And it's based on a first-person grid dungeon crawler. Back in the day, I didn't play much of the Wizardry series, but I did play Eye of the Beholder, Menzoberranzan, Dungeon Hack, and Bard's Tale. So it's right up my alley in the terms of games I like, and the way it's been modernized shows a level of commitment that I enjoyed in this game, and it's become much more playable to a modern audience. Let's see what you guys find. Let's go.
So yes, nice little opening with a good soundtrack. Good way to start. I believe there are various scenarios. I just went straight ahead with the first scenario, which I believe is the Traveler's Property. So yes, I'm going to confess, initially I did not know what to do. I went straight to the tavern and I saw that there were some already generated characters. Fighter, Samurai, Priest, Thief, Mage, and Bishop. So I clicked on the palace and I saw that there's this message about exploring the ancient palace in the mine. I assume that's like the quest or your main objective. Anyways, like all RPGs, we don't want to use pre-gen characters, so I noticed there was this training grounds where we could create a new character. And after entering your name, for my first character I wanted the dwarf, so I went with Rakhar. And you get to choose your race from 5 options and your gender. So both your gender and race have an impact on your initial points, although it's very minor for the gender. But as for the race, it's important that you choose a race that is compatible with your class, and I believe in the case of the Hobbit, it also starts with the most points since it has a high luck stat. However, one thing that I did not know in my first run is that the points you get, and their bonus points, it can vary widely from like 6 bonus points to up to, I don't know, over 20, over 30. So you do want to, and it cost me an actual run to learn this, but you do want to try out a few rolls before determining your starting party. Also, the amount of points you get and your alignment can determine which classes are available for you to choose from. So I believe Ninja is evil, Lord is good, and Thief has to be neutral or evil. So Bishops, I believe, can't be neutral. So yeah, you have to watch out for that. So you get to allocate all your bonus points on top of the minimum that are necessary for that class. And this is quite fun. Of course, you usually want to prioritize your primary attribute, and I'd say vitality as well. So after creating my party, I went to the shop, and of course decided to buy some starting gear, weapon, shield, armor, so that especially my frontliners would have a decent AC. So this is it, my first run. I decided to create a party with only 4 characters, even though you can have 6. Don't ask me why. And here we go. At this point I was using the mouse to move. I didn't realize you could use the WASD to move. But yeah, so right in this first room, we should have our first combat. Surprising the enemy is very nice, since all your party members get to attack, even the ones on the back. And let's see what happens here. So immediately my fighter takes one out since he has a high strength. And Moonglow gets another, Hanzo misses, and Frodo misses. I think in general the enemy animations are pretty well done, and there's quite a variety on each form. So after you win the battle, there's always a chest, which you can inspect for traps. And as soon as you find a trap, you'll attempt to disarm it. Get awarded XP, gold, and sometimes there will be items, of course. So after exploring a few other rooms and killing a few more monsters, I saw the sign saying danger, keep out, and of course I had to explore with my level 1 party. And yes, that was a TPK, total party kill. So I made a much stronger 6-man party and went at it again. And this time I started paying more attention to things like spells. Wizardry is a very nice auto mapping tool, which shows your current progression on the level, showing all the tiles you've already explored, and you can access this map after you use the spell. So it's a very handy feature that I wish more types of games like this would have. And it's also not without a cost, since you have to cast a spell to use it. So after killing this bat, I managed to get 2 of my characters ready to level up. So I had to go back to town in order for them to level. So after going to the inn and sleeping in the stables, which is free, you can level up your characters. And you get some apparently random attribute gains. As for the hit points, it's a bit more complicated, since it rerolls all your hit points, and then it sees if it's higher than your current hit points. So sometimes, even though you have a high vitality, you might gain just 1 hit point if you rolled really badly. But then you can compensate that on the next level. It's quite interesting. So after having a little bit more success with this party and using my spells better, one of my characters died, which just happened to be Rollo, who was beheaded. But this time it wasn't a total party kill, so after finishing these highwaymen, I was able to run back to town and resurrect Rollo at the temple. This was to be the first in many visits to the temple. Oh boy, trust me on that one. So after a few more hours of playing, I also nearly TPK'd again with the second party, but I was able to drag all the corpses with my gnome bishop called Whisper. He managed to do the puzzle I was stuck in, drag everyone back to town, and slowly I've been recovering gold to resurrect some of the fallen party members and using new ones to help out. So yeah, this game is hard, but it's a lot of fun. Whenever you feel like you're pretty strong, nothing can get you, remember, there's always a sorceress ready to gigafire you and kill pretty much all of your party members. Fun times. So what do you think of this game? Have you already played it? Do you have any advice for fellow wizards like me? Also, how do I get to make a lord or a ninja?
Thank you for watching, fellow wizard, and may magic be with you.